Straight out of Sheffield, mother huggers. Hey everybody, my name is OldSkuleNerd. Welcome to Nuclear Blast Wednesday. Yes, storming outside. I can see the tree about to fall on my house. Speaking of violence, check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts, Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate all single one of you. Without you, we cannot be here. Of course, there's a Discord link in the description below. Come over to the channel, be part of the community, and make an ass of yourself online. That's what we do there. It's kind of fun. Oh, and there's a merchandise store, but that's not the point. The point is it's Nuclear Blast Wednesday. And on Nuclear Blast Wednesday, we like to talk about things that are explosive. Speaking of things that exploded, a certain thing happened back in the late 60s. Something exploded coming out of Birmingham, England. Some guys tired of the Beatles, simple la-di-da rock music. They said, you know, we want to melt faces. We want to scare people. We want to make it sound heavy. Want to make it sound like it's from Birmingham, like it's metal. And heavy metal was born. And those little boys from Birmingham were Black Sabbath. Well, you know, segue, 40 years, 45 years. Some boys were growing up in Sheffield, mother huggers. And they were like, man, I don't understand why Birmingham gets all the love for all the heavy metal stuff. We need to have Sheffield heavy metal. And they were like, well, we should do that. But if we're going to do this, we got to come up with a name that's a lot heavier than Black Sabbath. And they were like, what can we do with? Now let's try Strife. Nah, Strife isn't enough. Aggression? No. Yeah. What about hatred? Hatred's good. What if the hatred cannot be contained and it's just complete, unabashed hatred? Oh, well, that's called Malevolence. Bingo! Okay, so Malevolence, the boys from Sheffield, have been around for a while. Okay, they are not new guys on the scene. They're not the new kids on the block. They're going to hate me for that comment, but it's funny. It really is funny. Come on. With that haircut, dude? Really? All right. Sorry. Okay, Malevolence is coming out with a new album. Yep, it's coming out in like less than 2 months. And during the album release, I've talked to Nuclear Blast Records. And they've reached out to the guys from Malevolence, and I'm letting you know, I've ordered 3. One of each collectible vinyls from this new album. I've already ordered them. They're already on their way once they're released. And guess what? You know how many of them I'm keeping? You know how many I'm sending out to all of you? All of them. Now that I've already warned you that I've already pre-ordered the new album, let's check out a song from said album. They've released it. It's called Life Sentence. Yeah. That's the level of commitment I have to this channel and to all of you. The boys from Sheffield are back, and it's gonna be rough. All right, let's enjoy the song, and then as we get closer to the release date of their new album, I'll give you more hints, and we're gonna do a live stream on their release day, and we're gonna give away those 3 collectible albums because it's fun. All right, here we go. Life Sentence. The boys from Sheffield, Malevolence, Nuclear Blast Records. Let's go. Nice chains, bro.
judgment is clouded. Words break silence, but your actions speak louder. No rest for the wicked, beyond this still path. This is my life sentence, guilty as charged. Relentless silence is mine.
They're harmonizing now? Oh my God. Oh, this is so good. Okay, two things. And I want to share this with you guys because there's a reason why I really love this band. And it's not just because they're from Sheffield. And it's not just because this guitarist looks like he drives a lorry Monday through Friday. Sorry. It's he's gonna kick my ass. If they ever come to the US or if I ever go to the UK and see them, this poor bastard here is gonna go, lorry driver, huh? And I'm gonna get it right here. Anyway, but maybe I can make it up to him. I don't know. What do lorry drivers like? Anyway, so sorry. No, the reason why I like this band so much is can I give you my thought process? They kind of remind me, and I say this and people go, you can't use that word. You can't describe that. You can't use that as an example. That's sacrilegious, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but I actually saw them live, you dick. They remind me of Pantera. It's aggressive. It's very aggressive. In all respects, the drumming's aggressive. The guitars are aggressive. The bass player does not stop. And vocally, I don't like using Phil as an example of anything good because I have my thoughts back and forth. A lot of us do. But Phil had this thing about his vocal style that really gave an aggressive stance. When you think about the album title, vulgar use of power, or, anytime you saw the vulgar display of power, anytime that aggression would come out, it would feel authentic. There are a lot of times when bands will come out on stage and they'll talk about, we're bad, we're awesome, we're rock stars, and unless you're Ronnie Radke, a lot of people have to really play the role. But if you're Ronnie, everybody believes Ronnie because Ronnie doesn't just step up and say he's a badass. He shares his life with people. It's similar to Slipknot. When Corey Taylor comes out on the stage, you really believe Corey's pain. You really believe all that stuff. When Phil would come out on stage for Pantera, it was like you really thought Phil was going to go into the crowd and fight 20 people. Because sometimes he would. It's true. And not in an Axl Rose, dude, stay on the freaking stage, you poser. Not like that. No. There's a level of authenticity with certain people. Do I wish he wasn't wearing a tactical vest right now? Yes. Is it cliche? Yes. Yeah. Exhibit wants his tactical vest back and send it back to the early 2000s. But that's just kidding. DMX called from the grave. Rest in peace, bro. He wants his tack vest back. But no, there's an authenticity about these guys. Where they come from, it's not posh. The streets are real in Sheffield. I mean, we all talk about Detroit and LA and Chicago and all this stuff. Those places exist around the world. But in England, it's like Lower Sheffield and Birmingham and certain places where, they all talk toity because it's England, but it's real things out there, man. These guys are really living it, and their music shows it off. There's a level of authenticity that you like. That's why I think I enjoyed the beginning of this video. There was no production, it's just them in a warehouse. Now, granted, they did a green screen thing with that, and that's, whatever. But there's just something about this band that if you go and see them live, this is what you're going to get. You don't have to worry about being, oh, well, I saw their video and it was one thing, and then I saw them live and it wasn't as, no. What you see in their videos is exactly what you're going to get live. It's going to be in your face. It's going to be authentically aggressive. Say that 5 times fast. Especially if you have trouble with names and saying other languages, including English. So, I think I've talked enough. Let's let the guys from Malevolence take us home with a life sentence. See how I did that? It's called a segue, motherfucker. Anyway.
Incarceration for this one on earth. Life sentence. Relentless silence. Everlasting conviction. No one can recognize the face in the mirror. Screaming to the void, but no one's listening. I'll take the blame. I'm proud of my own mistakes. Still scratching at the same four walls. Lock me down, I will never be safe. Criticism, you don't know my pain. Foundations crumble, waiting for the final outcome. Just a prisoner, just a prisoner, just a prisoner of myself. Just a prisoner, just a prisoner. I'm just a prisoner of myself.
I want to say something real quick, guys. Love these guys. Never met them, never spoken to them. Just love the authenticity. Here's the thing. Don't spin your fucking guitars anymore. Take that goddamn tactical vest off of you. You look like you're wearing a beer belly spank for men. Sorry. He's going to kick my ass. They're all going to kick my ass. No, I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you. No, seriously. There's an authenticity to your music that's real. It's tactile. We know where you guys come from. We know you guys have been in the game. You don't need gimmicks. One of my favorite things about this band is that the harsh vocals, you understand every word. They're not trying to be like you can't hear what they're saying because no. It just kind of reminds you, like I said, the vocal styling is closer to Pantera than it is Cannibal Corpse. Right? Cannibal Corpse, their lyrics can be as disgusting as they want to be because you can't understand a word of it unless you pull out the lyric sheet. Whereas Malevolence, you hear every single word. Their pronunciations are clear. It's evident. It's good stuff. They've got good melodics. They've got good transitions. The breakdowns are so heavy, you can feel them in your belly, which is awesome. Makes me I think I need to go use the restroom now. And that's all good stuff. This album is going to be amazing, which is why we have 3 copies coming. Anyway, so this is Malevolence. The song is Life Sentence. This is how we're rolling today. We're rolling Sheffield, baby. Yes, I have been to Sheffield. I was 15, but I did go. Yeah. I was intrigued. Now, when I say I went to Sheffield, we didn't stop and stay the night like we drove through Sheffield. It happens. All right, so yeah. That's Malevolence. And I fell in love with this band a couple of albums ago before I started doing YouTube. There was a song they did that a friend of mine really liked, and he was playing it at work, and I was like, dude, that band reminds me of Pantera. And he goes, I know. And of course, this was right after, there was no Pantera anymore. So, he was really liking their sound. So I was like, okay, Yeah, I'll check it out. And then when I started doing his reactions, and then I was looking through Nuclear Blast list because I started this Nuclear Blast Wednesday thing, and I was scrolling through the list of artists. I'm like, I want to do that one. I want to do that one, because you can only do Sabaton, Nightwish, and Battle Beast so many times. You have to find other artists. That's not true at all. You could do literally Sabaton, Nightwish, Battle Beast, Amarith, and just run those through over and over again, and your reaction channel will be huge. But got to be true to it, which means you got to do more than just the greats. So I went old school with it. We went Malevolence. When I saw them on the list, I was like, I'm gonna check them out. So here we go. This is my second reaction to Malevolence. This is Life Sentence from the new album. Cannot wait for this bad boy. Hey guys, I know I made fun of you. I know I said you look like a lorry driver during the week. Sorry. I know I made fun of your tactical vest. I'm sorry. I didn't make fun of the drummer's teeth. At least I didn't do that. But does that count as me making fun of him? Click the original video below. Check it out. See if you know what I'm talking about. And while you're there, give this thing a thumbs up, a like. Subscribe to their channel. Check them out on Nuclear Blast. Awesome, guys. Good job. No, seriously. People would be like, hey, Malevolence is going to tour the US with this other band, and they're going to be touring. Are you going to go? I'm like, if I go, I'm going to wear a disguise, because if they see me, they're going to whip my ass. No, seriously. I mean, you don't make fun of guys like this. They'll take this shit seriously.